In this presentation, children, you will learn about cell structure and function. In this module, you will learn about cell and its parts, cell membrane and cell wall, nucleus, different cell organelles, difference between plant and animal cell, and level of organization in an organism. So let's see what the term cell mean. The basic structural, functional and biological unit of all organisms is called a cell. It is the smallest unit of life. As you have seen, children, the bricks are assembled to make a building. Similarly, cells are also assembled to make the body of every organism. So we can say that cells are the building block of life. Let's see the different components of a cell. It includes a living protoplasm surrounded by a cell membrane. And the protoplasm consists of cytoplasm and the nucleus. There are certain structures present in the cytoplasm which act as ground substance for the cell, contains different structures and having different functions called as cell organelles. So we can say that there are certain structures present in the cytoplasm of a cell with distinct structures and functions are called as cell organelles. Students are generally confused between the terms protoplasm and cytoplasm. So this diagram makes it very much clear that cytoplasm and nucleus together they are called as protoplasm. So protoplasm includes both cytoplasm plus the nucleus of the cell. But when we talk about only cytoplasm, then we don't include this nucleus. So cytoplasm is the content inside the cell membrane excluding the nucleus. So we can say that cytoplasm is a part of protoplasm. Now let's see the outer covering of the cell, which is called as plasma membrane or cell membrane, that separates the interior of the cell from outside environment. This plasma membrane consists of lipid or you can say fat bilayer and regulates or control the transport of materials in and out of the cell as per the requirement of the cell, or you can say entering and exiting the cell as per requirement of the cell, so also called as semi-permeable membrane. Now another additional outer layer of the cell is cell wall. They are present in plants, fungi or bacteria. And you can see here in the diagram also, children, that plasma membrane is the inner layer and outside it is another layer which is called as cell wall. And this cell wall provides rigidity and protection to the cell and also provides shape, size and support to the cell. But these cell wall are absent in animal cell. Another very important component of the cell is nucleus. Nucleus is generally spherical in shape. You can see the shape of nucleus. It is spherical in shape and located around the center in animal cell, while in plant cell, large sized vacuoles pushes the nucleus at the periphery or at the edge. Nucleus has its own membrane called as nuclear membrane, just like cell membrane, and it is having numerous pores, you can see here, which is called as nuclear pore. These nuclear pore allow the movement of certain materials between the cytoplasm and nucleus. This nucleus contains an entangled mass of thread-like structure called chromatids. These chromatids convert into chromosome, or they can condense and form chromosome when the cell is ready to divide. And why the cell is ready to divide? To produce more and more cells for the growth of a body. So these chromatid, they change into chromosome. It is almost structure is like this. Chromosomes. And these chromosomes carry genes. These chromosomes carry genes. We get many characteristics from our parents through these genes only, like our hair color, skin color, eye color, or face. Everything depends on genes, and these genes make us what we are. So, genes are the unit of inheritance. They help in transferring characters from one generation to the next. And these genes are made up of DNA. Its full form is deoxyribose nucleic acid. So to sum up, we can say, children, that DNA make up genes which are present in chromosomes. Chromosomes are formed from chromatin fibers which are present in nucleus, and nucleus are present in each and every cell that make up a living organism. Now let us see different cell organelles found in the cytoplasm of a cell. They are plastids, mitochondria, endoplasmic reticulum, Golgi complex, vacuoles, and ribosomes. So let's see each one of them. First one, plastids. The cell organelles containing pigments that provide color to the cell are called plastids. There are three types of plastids: chloroplast, chromoplast, and leucoplast. Chloroplast contains the pigment called chlorophyll, which provide green color to the leaves or different parts of the plant and help in process of photosynthesis, because these chlorophyll trap sunlight for the process of photosynthesis, and they also produce and store glucose. Chromoplasts provide colored pigment which is called as carotenoids, providing red, orange and yellow color to flowers and fruit. They attract insects and different animals for pollination. And leucoplasts do not contain any kind of pigment, so they are colorless, and they used to store starch, proteins, oils, and they are found generally in roots, bulbs, or seeds. Next organelle is mitochondria. Mitochondria helps in cellular respiration and is rod shaped. You can see it is rod shaped, present in the cytoplasm of the cell. They are called as powerhouse of the cell because they generate 90% of the chemical energy that the cells need to survive or for the different activities of the life in the form of ATP. Its full form is adenosine triphosphate. So, The ATP is also called as energy currency of the cell. So this energy is stored in the mitochondria in the form of ATP, and that is why mitochondria is called as powerhouse of the cell. Next organelle is endoplasmic reticulum. Endoplasmic reticulum is a tubular network of membranes, or you can say it almost looks like a net in cytoplasm, and it provides channels for transport of materials in a cell. Endoplasmic reticulum is generally of two types. First, smooth endoplasmic reticulum, you can see here, and rough endoplasmic reticulum. Smooth endoplasmic reticulum are free of any kind of granular structure, and that granular structure is called as ribosomes. So they are called as smooth endoplasmic reticulum. They are not bound by the ribosomes. But in rough endoplasmic reticulum, granular structure ribosome is present on them, so they are called as rough endoplasmic reticulum. The function of smooth endoplasmic reticulum is storing fats and proteins, and rough endoplasmic reticulum play a very vital or important role in protein synthesis. Another organelle is Golgi Complex. Golgi Complex are sac-like structure which are, or you can say, disc-shaped structure. You can see here sac-like or disc-like structures stacked, placed one above another, and their main function is modifying, sorting and packaging the materials coming from endoplasmic reticulum to export to the target cells or destination. Another cell organelle is vacuole. Vacuole appear as empty space in the cytoplasm, especially in plant cell. You can look over here. They are large sized and look like empty space in the plant cell. In animal cell, they are generally small in size or absent. So their main function is to store excess of water and waste products. Now these waste products can hurt the cell. So vacuole provide protection to the cell from contamination. Another very important organelle is ribosomes. Just now you have seen in the endoplasmic reticulum that ribosomes are present on the rough endoplasmic reticulum, and their main function is the protein synthesis or formation of protein. Now children, cilia and flagella are not the cell organelle, but they are small extension of the cell membrane in certain unicellular organism like paramecium, euglena. You can see over here fine cilia is present all over the paramecium. Similarly, in euglena, single flagella is present. They help in locomotion, or you can say movement, and collection of food in them. Now you have seen different cell organelles. Now you will see the main differences between, or major differences between, plant cell and animal cell. This is a simple diagram of plant and animal cell. Let's first see what is similarity between them. Now in animal cell and plant cell, both of them cell membrane is present, cytoplasm is present, nucleus is present, ribosomes are present, mitochondria is present. But what is not present in animal cell? That is chloroplast, which contains chlorophyll for the photosynthesis, vacuole, which contains waste products, and cell wall, outer membrane of the plant cell, which provide rigidity and protection to them. Let us see their comparison in Venn diagram form. See here, in both plant and animal cell, mitochondria, nucleus, cytoplasm and cell membrane are present, while in animal cell, vacuole are either small sized as I have told you earlier or absent and their shape is almost round. But in plant cell, large sized vacuoles are present, outer layer cell wall is present, chloroplast is present and they are almost square in shape. Now let's see the level of cellular organization. Now in children, in multicellular organisms, they have cells that are specialized to form specific functions. So a group of cells performing a specialized function forms a tissue. For example, muscle, nerves, blood, bone, they all are different tissues. Now, a group of tissues performing a specific function forms an organ like stomach, lungs, kidney. All these are different organs present inside our body. Now, a number of such organs work together to form an organ system. Like you can see here in digestive system, mouth, food pipe, stomach, intestine, large and small intestine, rectum, anus, together they form digestive system. Similarly, different system in our body together makes an organism. And this is the level of organization in an organism. Now children, you have come to know that what are the components of a cell and different cell organelles, their functions, difference between plant and animal cell, and level of cellular organization. I hope so. You might have understood these topics very well. Thank you.